April 26, 2009. It's the worst day of my life. I wake up to a phone call around 2 a.m. I hear my son's sister on the phone, crying, telling me Chris was shot in the head. So much confusion at the time. Didn't know what was going on, how to process it. It's like I'm living through a nightmare. It's a parent's worst fear. You never want to hear or get the phone call that your child's just been shot. Where did we go from here? 2019, I bring you the Survivor series. I'm a survivor.
All this happened just hours after a march in Brooklyn to protest gun violence. The 4th annual Not in My Hood rally marked the beginning of Gun Violence Awareness Month across the city. Organizers say the march is meant to teach people to take action to prevent shootings.
The people, once they see us come through the community, through the neighborhood, it brings a sense of empowerment that they can make a difference and make a change.
Summer is wrapping up and school is just a few days away now. A back-to-school event in Bed-Stuy is helping kids get ready while also bringing attention to a pressing issue in the neighborhood. News 12 Brooklyn's Shayna Estulin explains.
This back-to-school event is held in honor of Brooklyn teen Chris Owens, who was only 13 years old when he was shot and killed in 2009. Owen's father, Chris Foye, started the foundation. He says his mission is to end gun violence and to do that by helping struggling families with their children's education, to give them a better future. The families here receive bags full of school supplies, lunch, and live entertainment, with help from sponsors like Walgreens, Applebee's, and Avenue Music Group.
So I decided to take the opportunity and basically carry on my son's legacy in his name and doing something good.
A great cause for nonviolence and just the feedback of giving back and helping us when we all need school supplies in these tough times.
And Foye says this isn't the only event the foundation holds. During the year, they also have a Christmas toy drive, neighborhood sports events, and a vigil to honor his son and others who have died from gun violence. In Bed-Stuy, Shayna Estulin, News 12 Brooklyn.
I'm a survivor. I hope you guys are enjoying the Chris S. Owens Foundation Gun Violence Awareness Month Survivor Series. That was a brief introduction of why I started the Chris S. Owens Foundation and also how I managed to survive as a parent who lost a child to a stray bullet. For the next 4 weeks, I'll be bringing you the Survivor Series in partnership with Brick Art Media Free Speech TV. What that is a series of high-impact videos of families, victims, survivors, and communities impacted by gun violence. You will hear interviews from people in the community, from formerly incarcerated gang members turned activists, victims of gun violence, elected officials, community leaders. Tune in every week for the Survivor Series.
I want my America back.
Set us straight, Roland Martin.
It is 17 past the hour. Roland Martin joins us on the show right now. How are you doing this morning, Roland?
I'm doing great, man. Looking forward to kicking it with Soledad O'Brien this morning on Starting Point on CNN. So check it out.
Awesome.
We're joined right now by Chris Foye. He is a, sad story, lost his 13-year-old son to a stray bullet in New York City in 2009. He is one of the many gun advocates out there. He's also a part of the Mayors Against Illegal Guns Coalition. Chris, we thank you for your advocacy, man. Do you believe that 20 children being gunned down is going to cause there to be serious gun control discussion in this country and lead to actual reform?
Mayor Bloomberg has repeatedly slammed the president and Congress after every massacre that has occurred here in this country.
Yeah, he's hoping at the very least that this tragedy here in Newtown will finally get lawmakers to act to do something about guns and get them off the streets, as he puts it. CBS 2's Marsha Kramer has that part of the story.
Chris Foye's son, Chris Owens, was killed by a stray bullet in Harlem in 2009. He was 13. The Newtown massacre.
It broke my heart. As a parent that lost a child, I don't ever want to see anyone lose a child. But that's an indicator that something is wrong in America. We have to really break the chain of this culture of violence.
Yes, at the same time, I do believe that tragic, unfortunate situation, that incident that happened will lead to a bigger discussion. Things are different once a child is involved. It actually opens up our hearts and it actually builds compassion. But this is an indicator that something is terribly wrong in America, especially with our culture of violence.
What does this event mean to you?
This event means to me all people coming on one accord, one unity, one voice to end gun violence globally.
And as you can see behind me, ladies and gentlemen, this is one crazy ride.
Serious.
Good afternoon. This is CSO Communications. I'm your host, Rocky Mays, and I am here with
Tyrell Carrillo.
Okay, so Tyrell, I'm asking you a couple questions. Is that okay with you? Okay. What do you think about gun violence?
I think that it is an epidemic that has ravaged our street, it has ravaged our families, it has ravaged our neighborhoods, and something needs to be done about it.
Good afternoon, guys. This is CSO Communications. I'm your host, Rocky Mays, here with
Jackie Rowe Adams, co-founder of Harlem Mother Save, Stop Another Violent End.
What do you think about gun violence?
I think that gun violence really, really, really takes control over all our young people and taking our young people out. What I think about gun violence is who's giving our kids these guns?
I'm Rocky Mays, here with
Ramel Schuler.
Okay, what do you think about gun violence?
I think that violence perpetuates violence, so it's just a part of a cycle. So gun violence, I don't think is necessary, but it's just the reality of our times, the times that we're in.
Good afternoon, this is CSO Communications. I'm your host, Rocky Mays, and I'm here with
Corey Parks.
Okay. Question number one, what do you think about gun violence?
I think that gun violence does a disservice to our community. It threatens the livelihood of our community, and it stops the prosperity of our young people growing up and being successful.
Good afternoon. I'm your host again, Rocky Mays. I'm here with
Shauga Hightower, Charmel Davis, spokesperson.
Jasmine Hightower.
What do y'all think about gun violence?
With gun violence, it needs to come to an end. I mean, enough is enough. We're losing our young people to senseless gun violence. We're killing each other, and something needs to happen. It's got to stop.
Gun violence is something that affects all of us, and if it does not affect all of us, it possibly will.
My name is Chris Foye. I'm the executive director of the Chris S. Owens Foundation, and this is the Brownsville Neon Arts. Brownsville has been in an economic struggle throughout the years. And one of the things that I always wanted to do was bring my programs out here to Brownsville where we could teach job transferable skills to the youth. You know, I grew up in East New York, Bedford-Stuyvesant, Bushwick, Fort Greene, things like that. You know, we've been doing some great things over the past 12 weeks. You know, I have a great staff, great teaching artists. We just out here right now, and I want to show you the community. I want to show you, you know, basically what goes on in Brownsville. As you can see, we're here at the Neon Arts program.
Selma Seaton.
My name is Stephen Foster.
My name is Hap, H-A-P-H. We have Brownsville Neon Arts.
The program Neon Arts for the community will help a lot of kids, especially where the gun violence is concerned.
Gun violence in the community, it's horrible, man. As a gun violence victim myself, you know, I was shot several years ago.
I've been affected by gun violence personally. You know, I've been shot. Friends have been shot.
My mentality was revenge. I was hurt. Hurt people hurt people.
You know, the kids are filled with a lot of anger, some of them, so it would lead to stuff like that.
Figure it out a different way other than picking up a gun, because nothing positive come out of that.
My motivation for starting the Chris Owens Foundation was the love for my son. At the time, I was not ready to bury my son. This was April 26, 2009. My son was actually killed. He was shot by a stray bullet by someone who decided to pick up a gun and shoot it to a crowd of people. You know, it's a pain of losing a child that's unbearable. So at the time, you know, I was actually trying to manage my pain, and also I was trying to actually extend my son's legacy and do something positive instead of just picking up a gun and getting revenge. So what I think that the community will benefit from this program, from the Neon Arts program, is basically the youth will actually learn job transferable skills. We'll learn various things, how to edit, how to actually use Final Cut Pro, how to create a storyline, learn how to produce their own PSA. They would learn how to actually write a script for the PSA. Overall, I chose the Neon Arts program because I myself was an artist coming up as a youth, and basically I didn't have any outlets at the time besides the streets. I wanted to do music, but I didn't have that push or that direction or, you know, that connect to say, here, come on, come with me, Chris. And I think that music is a tool that can be used to change the conditions in the community.
My name is Aisha Cook. The Neon Arts program, to, I would say anybody, is definitely keeping the kids out of trouble, keeping them occupied.
Well, the youngest one actually, when she just started, she cries a lot.
When we first started, they were scared as ever. Over a time period, they're like, oh, Miss Aisha, this is what we're doing. Miss Aisha, we're learning new songs. Miss Aisha, can we hear your voice?
She was never as open as this, but now she could talk to everybody, and she's very open.
Well, the positive changes that I've seen in my kids is that they actually want to, they look forward to participating every week.
Wow, he would be very, if he was here, he would be very happy. That the fact that I always told him that, his name would be on everything. I think he'd be very happy to know that, through his death, that, it wasn't in vain, and that other kids and other people are learning from his experience as well as benefiting from, just his name being out there in the community. At the end of the day, we just try to, just be the best resource and outlet for people in the community of Brownsville.
Music's getting busy.
Now, this next video I'm about to show you is very controversial and a hot topic around the nation in regards to gun laws and also arming teachers with guns in classrooms. And some believe that this is a good thing. My job here today is to bring you the information and videos that you can see actually the consequences in arming teachers with guns. The name of this one is called Shooter in the Building, the Trump administration.
It only works where you have people very adept at using firearms, of which you have many. And it would be teachers and coaches, or a teacher would have a concealed gun on them. They'd go for special training, and you would no longer have a gun-free zone.
You don't have credit. No, I was just checking out the stuff. Maybe my uncle.
Whoa. Wait a minute. You're getting these expensive devices, sir. You don't have any credit. That clearly tells me you're wasting my time. Look how you come dressed.
I don't want a problem.
Look how you come dressed into this. You can't just come dressed like that into this place, my friend. You come to make a purchase, you make an impression. Get out of here. Jesus Christ. Come in here broke with no money. Sir, what are you doing? Our buyers coming in a few minutes, and you look like a bum, and you cannot be in a place of business like this.
Bugging, man. I'm just checking out the stuff, man.
Listen,
you want to buy or not?
Listen, you don't have any money. You have no credit. Your uncle's a maybe. This is not good enough for me. I need to get the hell out of my place of business right now. Right now.
You're bugging, man. Don't follow me. Stop following me.
Get out of my place of business. Get the hell out of here.
All right, bet.
Bums.
All right, today, everyone, we're going to discuss screenplays. Everyone take out your textbooks and turn to page 10.
Why must we read this chapter again?
Actually, Sean, not everyone's reading this chapter again. Just you. You're actually repeating the semester that you failed last semester. Remember?
You that's funny? We can explain this whole classroom.
What did he say? You gonna spring what?
Mind your business.
All right, you guys. Who can tell me what the zoom lens on the camera is for?
I know. It's the focal length of the camera lens to determine the distance the camera can take.
Good. That's absolutely right, Susie. Now, can anybody tell me what the pan and the tilt functions are for? How about you, Sean?
Why are you always calling up? You have a problem or something?
Nah, Sean, I don't really have anything against you. It's just that since you were here, I thought you might know the answer.
You think that's funny? You all think that's funny?
Oh my God, he's crazy!
Can't stand y'all! Yo, I swear! Y'all was laughing earlier, right? Now it ain't funny! Now it ain't funny!
Well, Sean, put that down.
Stop me!
Put that down.
Stop me, man. Yo, stop! Get over here! Where you at, man? Where you at? Where's he at? Oh, there you are. It's not so funny now, is it?
No, I told you somebody's gonna get hurt.
Now what? Now what?
Somebody just shot me. Somebody help me.
I did as I was trained. Despite training, you can't train a bullet on where it will go after you fire it. I aimed for center mass and I hit my target.
I saved a lot of lives, I suspect.
The bullet hit Sean, but it kept traveling and also struck Susie.
But if he had a firearm, he wouldn't have had to run. He would have shot, and that would have been the end of it.
Sean survived his wounds, but Susie didn't make it. And now, I can't either.
Very graphic video, shooter in the building. That's something that basically I had to bring to you guys because it's definitely a hot topic around the nation. Some people believe in their Second Amendment right, their right to bear arms. And basically, as a director, as a producer, it's my job to bring you this type of information visually so you can make a critical decision as a nation, as a people, to come together and cast your vote in regards to gun violence. Moving right along.
Y'all probably see me in Notorious. I play little C's. I start crying. I play little Fist.
It's either I gotta learn how not to get caught, or don't do these things. So I decided I wasn't gonna do them anymore.
guns. Too many lives lost. Too young to die.
And everybody has a part to play.
Pix 11 is taking a stand against gun violence.
We made a pledge to make a difference.
We're teaming up with local leaders and the families of victims to make June Gun Violence Awareness Month.
Special thank you to WPIX, who has said that they will cover the things that are being done in these communities.
Pix 11, where every story hits home, some more powerful than others.
Okay, let's take it uptown, people. I want to show you guys a documentary that was created by the young people in Wagner Houses and NYCHA Wagner Houses. Very creative. They wanted to give you guys a little bit of their thoughts and their opinions on the changes that need to be made in the community. So please take a moment to take a look at this video, listen to our youth, and also let's act. Let's have an action plan.
My name is Joshua. I'm 25 and I'm from Wagner Projects. Shower, 50 course. Wagner needs to me. I've been here for 10 years. 445, this building right here. Back in my, I can't say back in my days, but I'm 25, so in the 90s, more in the 90s, 2000s, we had the boys club. So that we actually got us out of trouble. Kids getting along with each other. Only first side, second side beef, and it's not just Wagner. Any project, Dev, Harvard, Wilson, ain't really about nothing. My name is Joshua, and welcome to Wagner. Wagner is just Wagner.
I think that Wagner and like the people in it, they probably have their own problems within, but when it comes down to it, they're always a family. And I'm not from Wagner, but I could see as an outsider, I could have a different perspective, and I could see that Wagner's a family. Like no matter what, you can have beef with your brother that lives right next door in the same building with you, but when it comes down to it, Wagner's a family, and that's really what I love about it.
It's rowdy, I mean, they gangsters. Sometimes we rowdy because they want to have fun. They want to be themselves. I mean, what else you want? Some kids ain't grow up with nothing.
Welcome to Wagner.
What I think about Wagner, I mean, I love my little man, like, just a man, like, they ain't after him. I want to see a change, something better, something different. Wagner's been like this.
I feel like we need to start working with the little kids. Yeah, with the little kids and then generation up, because, I don't know, like the little kids, they start like, they think they're grown because that's what they see. They need to like change, starting with the little kids.
They have a better environment, they probably have a better perspective on things, a more positive attitude in life, what they want to do, how they carry themselves, how they want to be. Instead of just always around negative energy and violence, seeing the drugs and the brutality and stuff that go on and hearing about it. You gotta have something different for the kids. Not just the kids, the old heads too. Too many people got too much excuses. They all day around they past. So you know what's bad, you know what's good. You know what's positive, you know what's not.
I mean, I've been in Wagner all my life. I grew up in Wagner. It's a lot in here. Just let me take the good, the bad, everything positive. Whatever comes is gonna come regardless. You gotta put positivity.
Yeah, you gotta expect the unexpected. Pray for the best, but for me, pray for the worst. So just in case, right? Always pray. Word. That don't mean God ain't never with you. Just cause you ain't got no answer. We call us a family. Like,
look, everything
social media ain't always what it seems.
What it seems in Wagner. That's a fact. Social media. What you see, think what you want.
It's the internet. You can put anything on the internet. What you need.
You gotta be here to see it and believe it.
Welcome to Wagner.
Check it out, check it out. This is your host, Chris Foye, for the Gun Violence Awareness Month Survivor Series. I hope you liked the first part of our episode, and check it out. We got a lot of political and social issues that's very controversial that we're going to be talking about for the next 4 weeks. So tune in. Brick Art Media, Free Speech TV. Big shout out to the survivors, Gun Violence Awareness Month. I want to shout out to all the survivors who actually made it, who actually lost someone, whether it's to the jail system or to the gun or actually to the streets. You understand? This is a movement right here. Big shout out to the survivors. Gun Violence Awareness Month. It's Chris Foye. We out here at Wagner. As you can see, Wagner houses, we're on the FDR. Making it happen. We out here doing that thing.
My name is EC. I'm from Wagner, you dig? I want to give a big shout out to Chris Owens for this amazing experience. This program definitely taught me a lot. It gave me a lot of work ready for photography. I'm grateful to be a part of it.
From Wagner, and I like the Chris S. Owens workshop because it gives us an opportunity to have hands-on experience with advanced production tools.
Hey, how y'all doing? My name is Gabriel Sanchez. I'm here in the Wagner Project, here celebrating my family that's here in the program. I'm here in the Chris Owens company, and I like how they're doing. They're making movies for us. They're doing creational things with their project, with the cameras they have. They're showing us the drone, and I very like that part of the program because they show us different things and different technology that we're gonna have to use in advance in the years. All right? Thank you.
K1, K2. What kind of forms I gotta fill out, man?
Sir, I'm sorry. I'm trying to study and you're being really loud. Can you please be considerate?
Yeah, you know, I gotta go to the place and fill out a couple more forms. But don't worry, I'm gonna do the petition. I'm gonna get y'all up here, man. Yeah, don't worry about that. Just talk to your mother about those
I'm trying to study. Can you please just lower your voice? I can't concentrate.
Miss, you talking to me?
Yes.
Read. Try not to stress too much about that. I'm at the office right now. Sort out some documents. I got a petition for it. You know what that is? Yeah, man, a bag of things I'm not gonna do right now. But you don't stress, don't worry. Me take care of it. I love you, man.
Empty your pockets and purse of all metal content?
I have so many things in here.
Let's see. I've got time.
So there's this ring. Oh. And no, you don't need that.
All right, miss, could you step through, please? You wasn't joking, huh?
I told you.
Up, your beat, arms out, please.
I need to get my visa fixed.
Okay,
I have like a problem with that.
You wanna go see the lady there at the desk?
I would love to.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank
Make sure you
you.
get everything. Take some time this century today.
You will help.
Did you get all your household items?
Yeah.
All right.
Hi. Hi, how can I help you?
My boss told me that someone from your office told him that my visa's expiring soon and I need to get that fixed right now.
Well, that person's out to lunch right now, so you're gonna have to take a seat and just wait till they come back.
I really can't wait. It's really important. I have to get back to work. I have to get it done now.
Well, miss, like I said, they're out to lunch, so you're gonna have to wait until they come back, so you can have a seat.
All right, but it better be quick, because I'm in a rush.
How you doing, sir? Can I get you to empty all metal content out your pockets, please? You gonna keep my stuff? Only if I see something I like. Sorry, sir. Just go back. Someone try to get good. Fine. We got it all together now. All right? You good now. And you stop that. Thank you. I got every card, man. Yeah? Take it for your lunch break, yeah? Oh, you was being nice, all right. I mean, appreciate you. Hello.
Hi, can I help you?
Yes, miss, I've been coming here for the last 3 or 4 weeks trying to get a K2 form to get my wife up here from Jamaica.
Well,
You're like the 4th person I've seen. Where's the girl that was here last week?
well, they're out to lunch right now, so you're gonna have to wait until they come back, so you can have a
How come
seat.
y'all always on lunchtime when I come?
I don't know, like I said, they're on lunch.
So
You
can
can
you
have
give
a
me the
seat.
form on that?
I don't have it. I don't take care of that.
So let me talk to somebody that could help. Miss.
They're
You're
on
not
lunch.
helping.
They're on lunch. They'll be back soon.
been gone for like 2 hours. I'm sitting here by myself.
I'm on my way right now. Alright, say no more.
Situations are the direct results of the choices that we do and do not make in life. Those choices can be the difference between life and death. Choose wisely. Situations.
So moving right along, I want to get back to the things that we do. I want to take it back to Harlem right now, to our young people in Harlem. I want you guys to check out this new piece. It was done by the young people. It's a dramatization in regards to relationships. It's called Karma.
Hey, yo, what's up with your man? Where he at right now?
He keep texting me. He said, where you at? I think he's home.
Got your man out here bugging.
I got him out here bugging. What you want to tell him when he asks you? You supposed to be his man. And how you think he gonna react? He said he don't know. This nigga is blowing up my phone.
Yo,
dude, that's why I be upset.
Hey, what's up? What's going on here? Are you leaving? Hey, what's up with you? I texted you 2 times. You didn't even text me back.
Calm down. I was just.
What you mean calm down? Because you talking about?
What are you ODing for?
I caught you on man's here. Like,
We was just talking.
talking about what?
You dragging it.
No, dragging what? What am I dragging? I ain't dragging nothing. I'm out of here, yo.
All right, you can go. But I don't know what to do.
About what?
About Dion and Christian.
What are they doing?
Well, I like both of them. But I was sitting in the room with Dion the other day, and Christian came in. I don't know what he was bugging. Like, he was like, oh, why you with him? That's my man's. But he was making a big scene. But I think he's starting to catch on that I'm messing with Dion.
But do you know that they each other mans or?
I do, but
this is who you trying to figure out who you want?
Bro, who that?
Clearly.
Hold up, no. Where they at? Let me call him.
Bro.
No.
He's a dog. Like, look at this. Like, bro, look at the doggy filters. He's wildin'.
She's mad close to him, first of all.
Bro, oh no.
Bro, he's not even picking up his phone.
But bro, she's laying on his shoulder.
Hold up, that looks like the deli on Pleasant. We about to go. Hold on.
Alright. Bro, there you go right there. Look.
Let him like
Get him.
No.
Who that?
Hold up. Who that?
Who this?
Who that? Who this? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know.
Yeah, you don't know.
My neck is red. I didn't think you were going to choke me after I hit him.
I hope you enjoyed the first week of the Survivor Series. I'm your host, Chris Foye, signing off until next week. I know y'all heard about the Close Rikers campaign. Mass incarceration is real. War retroactive, coming soon. Check out my new film starring Mark John Jeffries. Y'all might know him from Power, the movie Get Rich or Die Trying. Also Notorious and Losing Isaiah. Also Mr. Cheeks from the legendary hip-hop group The Lost Boys. Anthony Avini from Bronx Tales, and more. I'm your host, Chris Foye. Gun Violence Awareness Month, the Survivor Series. What's up, everybody? My name is Chris Foye, executive producer, creative director, CEO of CSO Communications, whatever you want to call it. I'm producing War Retroactive, giving you untold truth from 1993 when Giuliani was in office. The war on drugs, the war on crime is an untold story about a young kid growing up in a world trying to make sense of politics, also gang violence. When the Bloods came to New York, when the Latin Kings was popping, God bodies. And you're going to see it visually, cinematically. Chris Foye and CSO Communication, we're the futures. Don't ever forget that. I'm giving it to you, man. You're not going to see TV like this anywhere. It's War Retroactive. Coming soon, support it. I mean, these are the things that we're doing out here nowadays. We sick of seeing the whack TV shows. You need to keep in touch.